vast intellectual knowledge here on radio, and they have made tremendous contributions to the conversations that we've been having here from the time when we talked about civic participation and the role of citizens in nation building, to understanding youth participation in governance, to navigating the challenges of active citizenship, and then to talking about rethinking community engagement in governance. And we had an engagement with you guys where we got to have feedback from you the other time, and we talked about also tech in governance, how women should embrace AI and civic tech solutions. And let me tell you guys, that was one of my most favorite episodes here on radio. And yes, approaches to inclusive democracy and gender leadership, all of these conversations here, amazing ones, and you guys did participate. Thank you so much, because we're still here, because you're out there on the other side and you're listening and participating in every conversation that we've had here. Now, this is the final episode, and it's more like a town hall meeting, but not the one you're thinking anyways. The town hall meeting where we get to have, yes, my hand is not. Anyways, it's a time where you guys will get to tell us, just reviewing the entire sessions that we've had here for the entire 13 weeks. What did you take home? What do you think you want to hear? What do you think we should do better, right? Because this is ProMat. You have to tell them so that they can bring their money back. Please, I beg you people, help me tell them. Do help me tell them what you think that, we can do better. And Peradventure, they want to come back on radio to, have another session with us. Let them know what you think you would love to hear, and what will make the session a lot more interesting for you and interactive. So yes, for the final episode today, who am I having in the studio? Two gentlemen, of course. They've always been here, never left. We have Emmanuel Sani Esquire, and he is the programs officer for ProMat Foundation. Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for being here. The
pleasure is mine, Martha. I'm so excited to have gotten to the final episode of the Civic Matters. I'm also wishing that we don't leave.
You see?
Okay. I'm missing the studio right now, but then we must come to the end of the program, and I believe that we have been able to impact the people residing in FCT on how they could better engage their government, and we would also be looking out to hearing from you guys on what we did better and what you think we could also do moving forward. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you, Emmanuel. We also have Ibrahim Farouk, and he is the Impact and Communications Assistant, ProMat Foundation. Thank you so much for joining us in the studio.
Thank you, Martha. It's quite painful that it's the last episode. My coming here weekly.
If it's with Farouk, he's not really. This guy is always in my DM. If it's with Farouk,
bringing distinguished guests for Martha, and having impacted on different topics, different things that we've talked about to enlighten FCT indigent citizens on how they could engage with governance, on necessary things they need to do in their civic participation in governance. And I'm definitely sure that if you have been following this program, you would have definitely catch up on one or two things. And also, there are ways that you can also catch up with what we've done in the previous episodes. We have a Spotify podcast, which is the Civic Matters. When you go on Spotify and search the Civic Matters, you see all the audio recordings of the previous episodes. You can also follow our pages on the Civic Matters on Facebook and IG, and also Twitter, because the Civic Matters does not just end on Eagles FM here. It's an initiative that we intend to continue to keep up using our tech tools. We being a civic tech organization, using our tech tools to also keep using the Civic Matters initiative to enlighten citizens on how to engage their civic activities, on how to carry out their civic functions in a way to better Nigeria and to make us see the Nigeria that we all crave and want.
All right, thank you so much, Ibrahim, for that amazing intro as well. So yes, over to you, my darlings. The phone lines will be open right about now. Do let me know what you think about the Civic Matters which have had here for 13 whole weeks, and let me know what you think that they can do better, because this feedback is pretty much important. The numbers are 09073530044. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mata in the studio.
Good morning to you, BB Blessing.
Thank God our guests in the studio, the youth of our time. I want to put mouth for 2 things for our environment and communication.
Okay.
Our telecom communication is not clear for us. What do we do?
BB Blessing, this is totally outside the point. Hello, Auntie Blessing. Hold on. We're on the Civic Matters, and we have a conversation that is tailor-made for this time. We're talking about a review of all the conversations we've had for the entire 13 weeks. So this is aside, the normal conversation, the usual conversations that we'll have here. It's about the Civic Matters that was sponsored by the ProMat Foundation here. Don't worry, we'll talk about Abuja now a few minutes later. Okay? Thank you so much. We just need this feedback because they need it for their analysis. So let's be kind enough to let them know what we think about the episodes that have aired here for the whole 13 weeks, and what they can do better, what we can improve on, what we can add, and what we can subtract. Remember, it's about participation, not just in the FCT, we'll start with the FCT, of course, and then it can transfer to other sectors, to other states as well. We had the
African countries.
Exactly. We had the ED here, and last week he was talking about this app that you guys have that it can help you check. Yes.
Grassroots mobilization platform. It's a platform that was put together by ProMat because one of the issues we discovered that Nigerians suffers today, as he clearly pointed out, is the problem of people that prepares budgets not considering what they call needs assessments into the budget preparatory processes. So we believe that with the app, with the platform that we have put together, we've been able to carry out some survey, some research that reflects needs of people living in different communities. This app was the pilot phase was launched in FCT and in Ondo to capture these things, and the materials that were gotten from this platform are also used for high-level advocacies with the government leaders, and we are also looking forward that needs of people in our respective communities are being expressed, they are being shown in the yearly budgets of each state. And we're also looking out to taking all these platform, our Grab platform, to other states, because we want Nigerians to enjoy the dividend of democracy. Democracy, like we always say during this program, is beyond just coming out to vote for your leaders of your choice and going back to sit. We need to engage in the democracy process, and we believe that when we come out to ensure that our voice are being heard, we express it through our platform, through this Grab platform, we would get to enjoy this dividend of democracy that we are all speaking of.
Yes.
And
And
in addition, what is the necessity of a budget or of a budget that it is not including the needs of the people? Like I remember one of our guests was mentioning some days about some policies that were not made. Some policies that were not made for women. How would women enjoy things that were not made for them and stuff like that? So this our platform is a platform that you can go on and check around what is happening in your communities, the necessary things you need in your communities, which you want to be included in the budget of your community. So when you include this, that is, we are helping you to help us. You are helping us to help you, like put it that way. So definitely using this platform and other civic engagement platforms will also help us get the Nigeria we want, whereby we'll be able to present to our government the necessary things that needs to be included in the budget, and that will definitely lead to a better Nigeria for us all.
All right. We also did talk about rethinking community engagement in governance, and it was an episode that sought to discuss the idea of community engagement in governance and people's deliberateness in participating in political activities. Let's take this call and then we'll move on from there. Hello, good morning to you. Hello.
Hello, how are you, sir?
Very well, thank you. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Is that a Penny Grace?
This is Martha.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. I will call later. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Let's keep it moving. Let's hear you. What do you think can be done to improve the programs that we've had here on the Civic Matters? And what would you love to hear more often on radio? Hello, good morning to you. Oh no, what's going on? 09073530044 or 09087668888. You can leave us a message on WhatsApp and we'll definitely read that out on 09097054450. Yes, we were talking about rethinking community engagement, and the community engagement is one of the most powerful tools for development, like we said, and humanitarian activities, according to the report from UNICEF. Now, as we seek to contribute, according to ProMat and on the Civic Matters, because the entire idea of this program is to contribute to helping communities expand on their freedoms. And am I on track?
Yeah.
Why are you guys looking like that? To help communities, expand on their freedom and the concept of our community engagement. Because when we say political activities, some communities just take the back seat and they're like, it's none of my business. Let's wait for the larger scene. Let's wait for the federal government to decide everything for us. And these communities, play little to nothing in choosing the leaders or deciding what happens in their communities. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Martha.
Good morning. Welcome and thanks for joining us on the show.
I'm calling from Bali.
All right, thank you. Let's hear you.
It's a good thing that you are discussing this issue. The level of enlightenment from the community, especially those who are the electorate, is not all that interesting. So I think if there is going to be a sort of high-level enlightenment on the right of this electorate, on their leaders, after election, they will understand it more, and then they will be able to bring out some of the very cogent things that they think are most important, are the priority in those communities. Especially, the leaders are supposed to have constituency offices in most of these communities, and so that they can be coming from time to time or have a physical engagement with them, asking them or allowing the people to tell them what they actually needed in those communities. Like former Senator Hirat Godade has started that, and though she was short-lived because she served only for one term, but in most of these villages, they have enjoyed her tenure very seriously. But later on, those that came later, they couldn't do the same thing. So that is why you have abandoned projects almost everywhere in most of these villages. Like in a place called Kawu in Bari Area Council, you have abandoned projects of rural electrification. You have abandoned projects of area called. You have abandoned projects of farm centers and what have you, and the abandoned projects of roads. So I will advise that there should be more enlightenment to those people that form the vast majority of the electorate who can adequately engage with the leaders after election so that they see it through. Thank you. Have a wonderful conversation.
All right, thank you so much, Amdala, for that contribution. We very much appreciate you, and I hope you guys get it down too.
I got that, and I must sincerely appreciate this last caller for that particular input. And I would also want to add that very soon be expecting our fellows, people from ProMat Foundation, people that we have spent the last 2 months training on how to follow up on government projects that is happening in the 6 area councils within the FCT, and those abandoned projects are what we are also looking out to. We want to make sure that these projects that are happening, we want to know the state of it, what is going on, why is it abandoned, and all these informations will be gathered by our fellows. And And I would also want to encourage this particular caller, if by chance you come across this particular set of persons that are going out for this particular advocacy, you could also join them in taking pictures of this project, and also communicating that to our social media handle, or you could reach out to us through our email address. Before the end of today, I'll also call that, so you communicate that, so we can also ensure that these projects are completed. The projects are not for them, it's not for the contractor that left it there. It is for we, the citizens of FCT, to use them and enjoy them. And we want to look forward to a future where all those projects are completed and we don't have issues of abandoned projects within the FCT. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes.
This is Comrade Chris speaking with you from Apo.
All right, it's good to have you join us. All right, please talk to us.
Yeah, I've been enjoying your program since I got connected to you people, and one of the programs that I would like it should be discussed all the time on the radio station here is sensitization on human rights. You know, the marginalization of citizens in this country is something else, and most of these things happen as a result of lack of knowledge on our human rights as persons, as the citizen of this country. Imagine in a place where I live, a situation where there was no power supply. We had the issue of NEPA, and people were mobilized. In fact, they now they are extorting money from people to buy NEPA transformer. They will install, collect money from people, and at the end of it, this same NEPA are coming to collect NEPA bill and all of this. So what's the responsibility of the NEPA people or the government in this kind of situation? So there are so many things that people lack knowledge, and when there's only one person in the community that is trying to raise an alarm on a particular issue, people now look at you as if you are the person that is causing havoc in the place. Everyone is agreeing to what is happening, but it's because of the lack of knowledge and of the human rights. So it's one of the things, programs that I would like that it should be coming up all the time, so that it will sensitize the citizens of Nigeria, when we know what is our own rights and our responsibilities as a citizen, and what government is supposed to do for the people. Thank you. Is my contribution this morning.
All right, thank you very much. And yes, I want to believe that PROMAD is not all about just politics alone, because I mean, this is part of it. Power is part of it, right?
Yeah.
Because again, things like this happen. We don't understand the right channels where we have to, lay our complaints. It's the same thing. Community engagement. Engage the necessary bodies, because they cannot not listen to everybody within a community. Before now, when something goes wrong in a community, we'll see a public display of everyone from that community marching. If it's the King's Palace, they march to the palace. If it's the Chief's Palace, they march to that palace. Wherever it is that they need. You get it? Now we are gradually losing that culture where, okay, if I can secure it for just my home, there's no problem. Everyone is doing a personalized kind of thing. And this is the major problem.
The we are avoiding.
Yes, this is the major problem that we have. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Matthews.
Bibi Blessing, good morning to you.
Now, Bibi Blessing, come back.
All right.
We are talking about community. I want to tell you now, where the youth where we are now, we don't even know what the community again. Where politicians come, community die off. Can I pray now like my I'm not sure whether we still get community again. Now party over here. Something that will happen for your video, maybe you know get like they say call the community, call the elderly. But for now, elder cannot do anything again about my village. No evil elderly will the Kaibu this thing for you. I think you start for youth. For youth to like the community, you train them. This is where they born me. They are the same say the youth they are the leader of tomorrow. Where is the youth future? Who is supposed to listen for us now? Politicians just come, they buy the community, whereby something is happening for the village, they cannot have mouth to spoke. They cannot have about to talk. Even though what is happening now, the elderly people they do among of people something that is happening for our country now, where this is not the happen for their children, it dey happen for other people's children. Community just die off of the way other youth they are coming up now, they are educating us, say there is community. But without no community, I'm not sure anything what you want to do for village you go home. No be politics, and not be party, no we dey make party come for community. Nothing concern party about your home. Let me tell you what is happening now. Like now you go a place, they say what will be your tribe. Comot tribalism. If you say you are Nigeria, you are Nigeria. Even though you dey look for job, make they give you that job. If you say you be out, they say no, they don't go give you job. If you say you be there, they say no, you know, they don't go give you. Is this supposed to be like that? The answer say no. We will comot tribalism, we call our elderly under. No any politician no die there. They don't buy community free, you not get community there for country. Because when bad things happen, they can elderly people cannot get mad, they don't buy them.
All right, Bibi Blessing.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for that contribution. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Madam Blessing, for that powerful contribution. And that's why programs like this is very, very important. And I'm glad that some of us that are talking about sensitization, the knowledge gap, we are making it shows that we know the problem. So now we are moving forward to solving that particular challenge. That particular challenge that makes there not to be a community now as we currently speak, that brings disunity amongst the youth that are supposed to be coming together to fight the governance issue that we are having. And that's why the Civic Matters program happened in Eagles FM, to make sure that we bridge that particular gap on why the youth do not engage in politics and how they could better engage in politics. So if you have missed any of the section, you could also go on our Spotify platform to look out for it, or you check the Eagles YouTube platform so that you can learn on how you could carry out these
all right.
particular
I think we have one more person here. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning, Mata.
Yeah, welcome and thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much. Quite a long time. My name is Network, calling from
Network. It's good to have you. You had to call. I mean, the network was terrible.
Yeah, we're talking about a community. The problem we are having now, like the example you've given, compared to the old days, when the politicians has turned our youth to talkery, how do the community become vibrant? And who are these people that make the community? The youth. And every youth now are looking the way forward to becoming politicians, to see how they can make quick money. And the issue in Nigeria now is the politicians patronize people who are problems merchandised, who go there, create problems, get money into their pocket. So if you are coming out as an organization to see how you can formalize this problem, to see how you can formalize things better in the community, they will start attacking you. You are coming to fight government. So the problem now is to start sensitize the youth, if only they will listen. Talkery has become a problem of our political time. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Network. Thank you for that contribution.
Sensitization, I think we cannot do
cannot exhaust talking about sensitization.
It's very, very important that we sincerely sensitize the youth on what they could do, because I strongly believe that if those youth that are being used have the right information on how they could engage government, they won't be swayed into choosing thuggery or carrying arms to defend these particular politicians. And I also want to advise the youth living in the FCT that you could also on your own, you could write to all these government agencies. We have the Freedom of Information Act that allows for you, if you notice anything in your community that is not going on right, you could also request for information, like requesting for the budget of your community from your local government chairman or from your councillor. You could write to him, and in 7 days, if he doesn't reply, you could also sue that particular individual. You could sue him, and he would be compelled to provide those particular details. If we are engaging them like that with all the legal process that is being put in place, it would make governance quite easier. They would understand that these people will have learned a better way of engaging, and you are educating others to queue out behind initiatives like that, directly engaging them on what they should do and what they could do. It would make more sense later in the future, and I'm also looking forward to a better FCT.
All right, apparently everybody's looking for a better FCT. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Matamata.
Hi, very well. Uche, is that you?
Yeah.
All right, it's good to have you join us. Let's hear you.
Thank you. Matamata, the problem in our society today, it's true that the politicians have a part of blame to that. And also, the youths in particular are more of the major problem. I'll give you an example of what happened during the 2023 election. I'm a friend to one of the renowned politicians. So when he called me that I need to see him, so when I went to see him, he was telling me some things, how to gather boys, do this, actualize his purpose. I allowed him to talk. He's a father to me. As he finished, I asked him one question. I said, can I ask you something? I had to go ahead. I asked him, I would like to do what he asked me to do in company of his son. He said, what do I mean by that? I said, yeah, he had me very well. I would like him to accompany me when I'm organizing what he wants me to organize. He said I should leave his presence, and I left and never come back again. You see, the problem we had is the youth, not the politicians themselves, because they will not point gun on your head for thuggery or to use you for thuggery purposes. It's just your mindset, and how much are they going to put you? Though this is the mindset that they want the present youth today to have. And you find out that most times there is no amount of enlightenment that you want to give this.
Oh no, he was making some very salient points there. Please do call us back, Uche from Akamata. No, not that's Uche from Akamata. Let's hear you, please. Join us back. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Matamata.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, this agenda calling back.
All right, please quickly so that we can have other people contribute.
I want to pray you as a place personnel, so that you can engage also on this investigation journalism.
Sorry, I can't get you correctly. Can you take that again?
I say I want to pray your indulgence. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
I wish to pray your indulgence.
No. I can't hear you. I don't think is. Yes. Can you move away from your radio set?
Yes, I say.
I'm sorry, that's not going to work. I mean, it's pretty difficult to hear you. So just call us back again, and I mean, we're here to take that. I'm just giving them a few more minutes because it's their wrap-up episode here. So let's just wrap it up here. I mean, you might not be hearing Civic Matters again from next week Tuesday. So you guys just make the most of this. Sadly, I agree. But anyways, you guys make the most of it. Let's hear you. What do you think can be done better? 09073 530044 or 09087668888. Dara, let's hear you. You were craving my indulgence. It's not like my indulgence is refusing to be craved. It's the network that is not letting you, the network is not letting you crave it. So let's hear you. Call us back. I mean, you probably might have a better reception where you are right now. 09097054450. You can leave us a message there if the calls are not coming through for you. Just leave us a message on WhatsApp. This one says, oh no, that's James. We missed that message. So yes, a couple of minutes more and then we're out of the hour. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
All right, let's hear you.
Can you hear me?
Trying to. Just go on. Let me see how far we can go.
What I'm saying, Madam, as the center, the president, you can also use this opportunity to engage in investigative journalism of this people that like, for instance, if you want to body now, on Zango, after you pass there's one road. For the past 3 years, it's the last section that brought.
All right, so Hamdallah, I am struggling to hear what you're saying, but the first part, I mean, I did hear to venture into investigative journalism. I will try my best. I'll think about it and see what I can do about it. But yes, until now, we're stationed in the studio, and if something else happens and we want to venture out, of course we will, eventually. But for now, we're sticking to this. Thank you so much again to everyone for calling us up. Let's take this. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, Matamata, good morning.
Hey, good morning to you. Who are we speaking with?
Hi, Zoga.
Who are we speaking with?
Hello, this.
Hello. All right, let's keep it coming through. 09073530044 or 09087668888. You can leave us a message on 09097054450. Call us up and let's keep up the conversation. We have like 1 more minute until we wrap it up here on radio. Let us know what it is that we can do better, and let us know what it is that you'd love to hear when next ProMat is coming up here on radio. Hello, good morning to you.
Hello, Matamata, good morning.
Good morning to you. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Solomon Language. I'm coming from Managada.
All right, Solomon Language, it's good to have you join us. Please talk to us.
Hi, Zoga now.
Talk to us, Solomon Language. Go straight to the point.
I just want to appreciate you for the good work you're doing.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, people. Thank you so much. Don't worry, if I'm getting married, you guys will be the first to know. Hold up first. Don't pressure me, okay? Don't pressure me, okay? Anyways, any final thing you'd love to say here before you guys wrap up?
Final words, I would
try not to cry, okay?
I would love to. I will try. Thank you for the advice. Anyway, my final words would be advising the people of FCT. I know a lot of us you are seeing projects that are ongoing in your communities, either abandoned or they are still in progress. You could take advantage of your social media handle to take pictures of those projects and share on social media. Tag organization, you can tag ProMat, ProMat Foundation on Facebook and on X. Tag us and we'll take it up from there to ensure that those particular projects, either abandoned or whatever state they are in, would make sure that we follow up on them to see that they are being completed. That's like the simplest way you could also engage in promoting social accountability in your community. Thank you so much, the good people of FCT. It was nice hanging out with you guys.
How about the good people of Eagles FM?
And the people of Eagles FM.
Very good.
We'll speak in the office now. We are still with you.
All right. Thank you, Mata. It's been a wonderful session all through, and I will just have to add up to the fact that building the Nigeria we want is not only lies on organization. It lies with the organizations working on this together with the citizens, and like my colleague have said, how you people can also engage in helping the organization to actually achieve their aim. That's when we come to work hand in hand, using your platforms, using your voices, and using it to definitely put things on track, and also knowing the right people to actually approach in certain circumstances, like when there are issues relating to certain things in your community. The first hand you should reach out to, preferably from your local government, your councillor, and all. It's not all things that we have to call up to the federal government. Also, try to there are also some certain issues that you need to reach out to, maybe the ministries, the commissions in your states, in your society, in your environment. So try, once a particular issue comes up, the first thing I think you should try to do is look at which body is necessary, is responsible for that particular situation, and channel such issue towards such body. Because when you do that, that is when they will know that, okay, you people are following up on what we should do, and they will take it up from there also. So thank you very much. It's been a wonderful session all along, and we hope to come back to do more.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you too. It's been an amazing 13 weeks of hosting ProMat Foundation on the Civic Matters here. You guys want to hear what I think? I think that one of the major things, one of the major deterrents from a lot of people participating is because they don't understand their rights. So maybe next time when you guys come, because I'm hoping you guys come back, you guys will enlighten them on their rights, so they know if what they're doing is within the confines of the law, if the law permits them to do so, or if the law does not permit them to do so. So some of them are like, you know what, it's politics and these people are way above us, so we might not be able to call their attention to things or hold them accountable, so we would rather just keep quiet. But there are certain things that the law permits you to do as a citizen, and I hope that all 13 weeks have been able to help you know some of these things. So thank you again, Emmanuel.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And Emmanuel's eye is red. Oh, thank you so much for
That's not true.
I'll see you guys again a couple of minutes, and then we're talking about the city of Abuja. Probably we'll move on to the